What's up, everyone? Soberoni of G&A Reviews here, along with,
Doo.
and we're here for our first, I guess, full week of the new anime season. We're going to cover all the shows that we're covering this season.
Yay!
And Golden Kamuy won, for those of you. Thank you for voting. So we'll be covering Golden Kamuy this season.
This was also a surprise for me today.
Yeah, we just found this out. So without further ado, let's just get right into it and talk about Steins Gate 0, episode 1. AKA the new fight regarding, because this episode depressed the shit out of me. I'm not used to this, like Steins Gate being super depressing. I kind of get it.
Wait, what? You're not used to it being depressing?
No.
You mean the infinite loops where fucking Mayu got killed
It's usually balanced out. Like, it's usually like, oh, this is depressing, but then like Okabe himself is just such a eccentric character that it ends up working out.
Wait. You said you didn't expect it to be this depressing when it literally you're literally reading on any chart, it says the dark untold story.
Yeah, I get it. It's just that it was depressing.
This anime is literally about what happens when everything goes wrong.
I'm just mad because Okabe I love him being eccentric and crazy, and that was like his whole character for the majority of the first series.
Now he's shrunken.
Now it's like seeing my hero fucking fall to the lowest depths of humanity.
Yes, most of humanity, aka a normie.
Well, even beyond that, because he was like fucking hardcore depressed, going to therapy, taking pills. I don't know. It's depressing. It's depressing to watch. Need more happiness.
Let's see. I'm a grown. Oh shit! Wait, I think I took a wrong quote from another anime. That's weird.
God damn it, Drew. Drunk when you did your notes this time.
But yeah, no, like after everything that's happened, I feel like this is like the more like realistic. Like if we were playing this game is a visual novel, right?
Yeah, it's a visual novel.
Yeah, this is like I feel like this is like the normal route or like the bad route, maybe.
I mean, yeah, technically it's like the what if of the bad route, but it was good. I think for what it was, it was
like it makes sense. Like, oh, he's trying.
No, it makes sense
over and over again.
It's still really fucking good. Like, it's a great story. It's just depressing.
I know. I like it. I like that how he reminds everyone that he's like, hey, yes, in the last series I did all this shit, but in reality I'm just like a college student. So
yeah, I actually forgot he was a college student. I loved seeing Suzuha. I forgot how much I love Suzuha.
Yeah, although it does make me sad how she's like, I'm gonna distance myself from the event and also distance myself from everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's kind of that part kind of makes me sad.
Did they change some of the voice actors? I don't remember Daru's voice sounding like that. Or is it just me? Daru,
like the big, like the fat dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always sound like that.
I don't remember his voice sounding like that. I seriously have to go back and like rewatch the original series. But yeah, no, this was great. I loved seeing all the characters come back. Nice twist at the end. We got a nice new character who I love now. New favorite character.
It's gonna be really sad when she dies.
No, she's gonna live.
No, not in this arc.
She's gonna be the Kurisu of this series. Mark my words.
Wait. So she's also going to die?
And then come back and live.
We'll see about that. But yeah, that being said, let's move on to Boku no Hero Academia to episode 2.
Episode 3. No, not 2.
Sorry,
Season 3.
Season 3, episode 2, yes. I don't have a lot of notes about this episode. It was an enjoyable one. Like I feel like they're all gonna be good episodes. I'm not gonna have like a shit ton to say about it.
I will say that about the Cat Girls.
The what?
I'm disappointed with the cat girls. They're not as cute as I thought they would be.
Like this anime is not. The whole point of this anime is not to be cute. So like
Really?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Real? What do you mean, really? Really?
All the other girls in the class are super fucking cute. Even the villains are cute.
Well, that's the whole joke. Is that like they're trying to seem as like young, cute, and fresh and whatever. In reality, they're like old as fuck.
Still.
Mineta literally stole this entire fucking show, in my opinion.
Well, he always has good comic relief moments.
But no, like he stood out very considerably from everyone else. I don't really remember what anyone did this episode except for him.
this was like his episode, funny enough.
He did a lot more this episode in like a very fun way.
He did so much more than everyone else this episode.
Exactly.
I actually forgot what Bakugo didn't do anything, right? The whole fighting scene was kind of
Bakugo threw a ball and realized that they didn't get much stronger since the beginning. Like that.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That was like
I like the whole teamwork area, like when they were fighting the clay monsters and just had to fucking do like tag teams and shit. That was fun. Yeah. That was fun to watch them mix and match their quirks together.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Although some of it seemed really unnecessary, like where kind of threw Froppy and then she like none of that was necessary. She could have just touched the thing, make it levitate in the air, and then drop it on her own. Some of the team-ups were not necessary, but whatever.
But it was cool. God, it's not fucking game.
I'm trying to say they weren't efficient with their quirks is all.
Oh yeah, there was like a new character, like the little kid who's gonna be like, "Oh my god, why do you want to be heroes? Because heroes die." Yada yada yada.
He looks weird. I don't like that kid at all.
Jesus.
Sorry, and I hate bratty kids to begin with. I hate that trope in anime. Just like shitty bratty kids who like don't understand the bigger picture. I don't know.
Yeah, you love Taiga?
I love Taiga. That's not the same thing.
It kind of really is.
No, it's not. It's not at all.
It kind of is. Not 100%, but it's
not even close.
She falls into that trope a little bit.
No, she has more to her character than just like fuck people, man. I fucking hate heroes.
Yeah. Later on, because
fuck this guy, he's trying to save people's lives.
Main character, yes, I agree with that. But no, at the very beginning, she and that kid are like the same person as well.
No, they're not. You are slandering Taiga's good name, sir. Fuck that kid. That's all I have to say about this. Though, I hope we do see more of the tag teaming, and I'm interested to see how they actually train their quirks.
Yeah, I'm interested in that as well. But yeah. Not much else to say. Like I said, I don't imagine me having much to say about this anime. Like it's entertaining to watch. Some stuff happened.
Well, at least until like shit actually happens. This was more like just a fun episode.
Yeah. Until then, we are going to move on to Persona 5, episode 1 or 2.
Episode shit. Did we talk? No, 2. We talked about 1.
Episode 2. Sorry. So that's definitely like old notes. I just didn't write it down this week, so I just looked at my old notes instinctively. But yeah, episode 2, which is more of the same of the video game.
I feel like everyone's gonna complain about it being the same the whole time.
Yeah, no. It's always gonna be the same, but like in this time, it's in a very cool way. Like during the live stream, like me, you, and Shion were like going nuts, like when they did like the tag team attack, like
they pile them up and like that's what I like about it though. Like it takes all the best elements of the game and it makes it stylized for the anime, so I don't mind it. Like they could have just been super lazy with it. You know, they could have just been like, oh, we're gonna follow the plot, but whatever, we'll just use cheap production values and shit. But they actually go out of their way to use really fucking good music from the game. They have enemies directly from the game. Like I'm like, oh shit, I remember fighting that monster, using attacks from the game, using like the actual transitions and combos and shit from the game. So I don't know, I feel like they're really going hard with this adaptation.
Yeah.
It's very stylish. Even the end the end credits, like the to be continued part or whatever, like it does the thing where at the end of the battle you see like the main character and how many level ups he got, like how much experience he got and all that. It does that transition, which is really cool. I just like the way they're adapting the concepts from the game and applying it to the anime.
I'm just like, I want to say like, oh yeah, like they're doing a better job than like Persona 4 in terms of all that stuff. I'm like, but they're only doing a better job of that because Persona 5 is just a better looking game than Persona 4. So it's like,
well, my major complaint, I had 2 complaints with this episode, though. One is that it does feel fast-paced. I guess because it has to feel fast-paced because the game's like, otherwise we'll be fucking 20 episodes in still on Dungeon 1 because that's the actual pace of the game.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, it just feels weird that like there's so many scene changes and things are like constantly happening because it's just jumping as fast as possible through each dungeon. But it's not too messy. I think it's okay for now. I just hope it doesn't get too out of control.
I really like Kamoshida's voice. Like I like it because I don't like it. Like,
I hate Kamoshida's voice. It sounds so nerdy and stupid.
Exactly. That's
like he's supposed to sound intimidating and tough though. Like I don't like I fucking like I'm not gonna be afraid of this dude. If that dude tried to punch me in the face, he probably would succeed because I'd be too busy fucking laughing at his nasally ass voice.
He sounds like a fucking punk, and that's
he doesn't. He sounds like a maybe like a 10-year-old punk.
I don't know. I like it. Like it's very slimy and sleazy, just like Kamoshida. So
they could have done. I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me. But
first of all, I don't know. Did you even listen to what he sounds like in the Japanese version? Because
I think that is his Japanese version voice. I played the game with the English voice acting. So
yeah. Exactly.
I feel like in certain characters, it made a lot of difference. The other major issue I did have with this episode was I'm not a big fan of what they're doing with the main character. Like, one thing Persona 4 did is at least they went kind of balls to the wall with the main character and made him kind of like a kind of sociopathic, like, I don't know, badass.
I won't call him sociopathic.
Not sociopathic, but he was very... He was very
cool.
Bad. He was just cool. Yeah, he was very fucking cool. This guy's kind of just bland. I think Shion mentioned it. I want to see him say more sarcastic, like actual crazy shit, because you get those dialogue options in the game to like just fucking rip people apart and shit. I want to see him do that. I want to see him be a sarcastic asshole that just like takes control. He's just so bland.
I don't know. I feel like it's okay now because he's like settling into like his own power. Like, no offense, it's hard to feel like super confident badass when you literally just got expelled, got arrested over stopping a almost rape from happening, only to have all blow back in your face, having to like start a whole new life in a whole new city with everyone thinking the worst about you.
Yeah, I'll give it a couple episodes, but I still
So I feel like as he becomes like the Phantom Thief and he starts internalizing like his new, no pun intended, persona, like then he'll just be like, "Oh, I'm the fucking Phantom Thief. Like, I'm fucking awesome."
Yeah, I also like how they're actually showing. They're not really holding back on the like the more controversial aspects of the game. Like they actually show Kamoshida punching that chick. Yeah. So they didn't censor it, which is nice. Welcome.
Yeah, they have my respect for that.
Hopefully, it doesn't diverge from that.
I mean, it was a little. I thought it was like a little much because they're just like Falcon punch, and then I'm just like Jesus.
Yeah, I forget he's actually like an Olympic athlete, so he's probably really fucking strong.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna censor, like, isn't he a giant penis or something? Isn't his persona just like a giant ass penis or something?
Oh my god, I think so.
Oh my god, I hope they don't censor it.
I don't think they can. This is like a giant penis, like it's like a giant, like
a fucking giant censor.
Censor box.
Mosaic censor.
this isn't Japanese porn. They can't just censor. They can't just make the whole thing kind of blurry and be like, oh, it's okay now.
It was a good episode though. Also, we got Anne in the swimsuit, so props for that.
If it's not the real Anne, I'm not interested.
True enough. All right. Speaking of swimsuits and racing material, let's move on to High School DxD Hero episode 1. Or episode 0. I'm sorry, it's not even episode 1. It's episode 0 technically. So this episode, it's a retcon of the middle of season 3. So I forgive people like Drew who weren't that interested in this episode because they had no idea what the fuck is going on because they didn't see season 3.
It's not that I didn't care or that I wasn't interested. It's just like I just have to forget how like gross this anime is.
Fun. It's
gross.
Fun. It's
gross.
Fun.
Absolute grossness.
It's fun.
Jeez. It like yes, it's fun, but it's also gross.
I don't know. The thing about it is that it commits to its theme and it's so over the top that it's like I just like it. I don't know. I like it's some. It's very nice to have a unapologetic fan servicey show mixed with shonen action tropes, and then they combine the two of them together so well.
I will say this: I'm not a super huge fan of the art, specifically Rias. I don't like the way they drew her. They make her literally like she looks so badass in the beginning, and now she literally looks like she's just like a side character. Like she doesn't have that presence anymore. She just looks like another
random chick, like a background girl.
Like another part of his harem. Which, like, yes, that's. Well, actually, I don't know how true that is. Like, is that his harem at this point? Like,
pretty much for most parts, kind of, sort of is. And it's funny because Riaz actually does kind of fall behind in terms of being the main lead in his. Well, I mean, I guess she's always the main girl, but her significance is kind of like
drunk at this point.
Yeah, she's not in the lead. I don't think. I'd probably say Aja's in the lead.
Oh, really? The fact that she like fucking kissed him and like, and, like confessed to him and everything.
Even Akino's probably ahead of her, Riaz.
Oh wow.
So yeah, she is kind of like a background girl in her own fucking series.
She is, and certainly doesn't help that like. Fun fact: she's not even on the cover.
Is she not? Oh my god, she's not on the cover.
She's not on the cover.
She's not. I do love the well, it depends because certain characters really benefited from the art style change. Like, basically, if you're a cute character, you benefited. Koneko looks great.
I know you were like.
Aja looks great. Irina looks great.
Who's your favorite girl again?
Koneko.
Yeah, I know you were probably doing backflips when you saw her.
Yes, Koneko looks fucking amazing. Even the guy, like I like Volley's new design. People were kind of critical of it, but I don't know.
Oh, like calling like he looks like a new. I don't know what his old form looks like. So
generic-y. I mean, he kind of looks generic-y now, but
now he's like by shonen generic.
Yeah, like he's a lot more by shonen. Everyone is basically a lot more sexually. All the guys look a lot more ambiguous. Like they're gender ambiguous now. They can easily pose as women.
Did he always have that exposed like tummy?
I don't remember. I don't think so. I think they like upped the fan service on him.
The server fan service for guys as well.
I love that they added the song, the Oppai Dragon kid show fucking appropriate for all audiences song.
Oh, I'm just like, how dare you? How dare you?
Because that's one thing they mentioned in season 3 is that apparently fuck, how am I forgetting his name right now? Issei, there we go. Apparently Issei is very popular with, I forgot, we were talking about the girls.
Fair enough.
Like super popular with kids in the underworld. So He's like a fucking Elmo-esque character for them.
Mm.
So I'm glad they tied that in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whew. Looking forward to the actual true first episode, though.
Yeah, I don't really have much more to say about it. It's just like it's back to basics. Even though I don't know a lot what's going on, it seems more of the same nonetheless.
It's not too. Once it gets back to like the actual starting point, I don't think it's not like there's so much going on that it's going to be hard to follow.
Exactly.
Its core, it's very simple to follow. All right. So we move on to Hinamatsuri episode 2.
Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely my episode of the week.
It is also my episode of the week.
This was literally like hilarious. This is literally like can we talk about how fucking relatable Nita is? Half his facial expressions he makes, I'm just like, I understand how you feel.
I was gonna say, what's her name is super relatable. Hitomi, Hino's friend, like gets dragged around everywhere.
How so?
Because I know exactly where she's going. When she was in the fucking club and she's just there and like, what the fuck? I was like, oh god, this is literally me.
You also get roped into being a bartender at the age of 15.
I love how like it's funny because it's like the joke is there since the beginning, like in the very beginning of the second half where you see Hina in the bar and you're just waiting for somebody to mention like, why is there a fucking kid in the bar? And it just keeps going and going until the girl's fucking a bartender and still no one is bringing up the fact that you have a underage girl just bartending for you. Until her mom actually calls like, what the fuck are you talking about? Get home. Something stupid.
Oh my god. The rock, paper, scissors game was literally fantastic.
Oh yes.
Like first of all, I love when they first meet up, like Hina and what's her name?
I think it's Anzu.
Yeah, Anzu. And she's like, oh, and I can see the look on his face, and he's like, okay, they're meeting, and then she's like, I've come here to defeat you, and then he's literally just makes an audible sigh. He's like, oh, like, so stressed. I'm like, I feel you.
Even when he first sees her, he just like walks like, I'm avoiding this fucking issue right now. I just feel he's like, of course you're here to fucking fight her. Of course that's why you're here. It couldn't be any other reason than to literally just like destroy the entire like city just to fight. I love how I actually thought she died when he fucking like snapped her neck.
Yeah, right. Oh, I will say I'm disappointed that wasn't the middle finger. That was just her index finger.
Yeah, pointing up.
Still, but
it was funny.
But it's still funny. It's still really funny.
I love how it just comes full circle and she's homeless again. So I'm just gonna assume she's just gonna be the homeless character now.
Oh, that actually made me really sad.
Yeah, but funny nonetheless.
It is very funny. I love how like towards the end, like Nita just gets really drunk and he's like, hey everyone, let's just go to the girls club. Just like the girl, like the girls club. Like everyone just looking at everyone just
even when they fucking get to the club and they do the champagne tower thing and he's like, use your powers, it's just an illusion.
Super illusion.
Don't worry about it. No questions asked. It's so fucking over the top and funny. Even the last scene in the episode where he just wakes up. First off, I was like the most relatable scene to me too because I always just wake up with my shirt and like fully shirt on and then like boxers somehow. And then he's just like, oh, we're gonna be more frugal for a while.
And she's like, oh no. I love how she like keeps getting bribed by like Ikura. Like, oh, you can't fight here. Like, why wouldn't I fight her here? We can't fight here. And then she's like, why would you play that game of rock paper scissors? And then he's like, I'll give you Ikura for a week. He's like, what's wrong? You're scared?
You're scared. So fucking great.
Like they are like the best like duo like of the season probably.
I'm looking for. I even love the bartender. What's her name? Utaka.
Yeah,
she was really good this episode too.
She's like, we're open. Oh god, this is a good anime. This is a good anime so far. I'm literally just looking forward to this. Like,
yes,
of
like
every episode.
Weekly feel good show.
Yes, 100%. Okay. Okay. That being said,
speaking of feel good shows, we have Golden Kamuy episode 1.
Wait, where is? This is what happens when I don't highlight my shit before this fucking podcast starts. I feel like I passed Golden Kamuy, but I guess in the meanwhile, let's just talk about it. And so this makes me feel something.
I was choosing between this and Card Captor Sakura to watch while I was eating dinner, and I'm so glad I chose Card Captor Sakura because this show makes me extremely squeamish. You know how sensitive I am about body parts, so seeing people get skinned and like this girl just fucking dig through a bear's stomach and shit and just pull out body parts kind of hits me, makes me uncomfortable.
And that's going to be a theme every week. They have to find someone and skin them.
That's the greatest concept for a show. We're just going to hunt people down and skin them alive for their fucking
to make a map out of human skin.
The one thing I have the big, I guess, bear in the room is just how horrible the fucking CG bear was. It looked like they just, I don't know, captured footage of like a real bear and then put it in the anime or something. It looks so out of place.
Yeah, I also was like, huh? I know a lot of people like gave shit about the bear like before I watched this episode. Like a lot of people are like, oh, that's CG bear, huh?
What CG?
It did just feel very out of place and very unnecessary. It was really funny when Sugimoto just kind of punches it and he's like, oh, that didn't work because it's a fucking bear.
It's a giant ass bear, of course not. Although I would have think you would like towards the end after he killed the bear. How did he live the bear just collapsing on top of him? I feel like that would kill you. Doesn't a bear weigh like a ton?
Bear weigh a ton, you said?
Yeah, like I mean, if a bear body slams you, I'm pretty sure you die.
I would call a bear falling on you a body slam.
It's what would you call it?
It's just collapsing on you like a body slam.
Which is a body
slam is like because you're like jumping on someone and you're lifting up your legs, like it's literally just like gravity kind of just pushes you down like a little bit harder because you're just like all 100% of your weight is just off the ground. Like whoever is on top of you is going to feel all of it, as opposed to like the bear who's like the bear's feet were like safely planted on the ground when it fell. So like, yeah, you're probably like the upper half, you're probably gonna feel that weight on you, but it's not like the bear is literally jumping on you. A bear jumping on you is different from like a bear just collapsing on you. Right, like one is gonna hurt, the other one's going to kill you.
Let's Mythbusters this. You get underneath a bear, and I'm gonna kill it, and we'll see if you die or not when it falls on top of you.
Only if you actually kill it.
I will. Let's do it.
I demand. Actually, I want Ainu. I want Ainu to be there just in case.
She's fucking. She is fucking great. Even as uncomfortable as she makes me as she digs through fucking Bear guts.
What? You don't think she's cute?
I love how cute she is. It's just that she's also off-putting because she's covered in blood and guts.
She's not covered in blood and guts. She just
her hands are.
There, that's all.
Her hands are covered in blood and guts. I would not want to touch her if I was around her, is all I'm saying. She is badass, though. I'll give her that.
So you're saying you don't want your wife to like ever cook for you?
I don't want my wife to literally reach into a bear and pull out its stomach and then touch me. No. Or fucking grab its gallbladder.
This is why you're gonna be single, because you're.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's why.
Yeah, you need. Of course, a woman is looking for someone who can be with them even when they're covered in someone else's gut.
I mean, I'd be like, damn, girl, I love you because you're so badass, but please don't touch me.
Oh yeah, that just makes her feel loved. Guys, do not take on these examples of how to.
Yeah. But it was great. I'm glad I'm glad you guys picked this episode or the series for us to watch, because I think I wanted to watch this more than Doreku, as much as fun as it would have been to watch Doreku, because it would have just been super scummy and shitty to watch. But
I think actually what's her face? Sloan said something about it, and I think she actually liked the first episode.
Oh really? Maybe I should watch it just to watch it end up being actually like a masterpiece.
that would be our luck. We always
the maiden abyss of this year's Doreku. It wins all the anime awards next year.
Oh my god damn it, this is fucking ice skating. This is Yuri on Ice all over again.
Yes. Modern classic Doreku. But no, this was good. I like the concept of it. It's fun. There's a lot of ways this series can pan out. I love the characters. Even the guy is really fucking awesome. I love him.
Yeah, no, he's actually like, for someone who's like all like let's kill and kill. He's actually like pretty like cool, very like honorable. Like
yeah,
he's like, hey,
he actually has personality.
Just give me some of the gold so I can like help my best friend's wife with her eyesight. You can keep the rest, seeing how they took it from me to begin with. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I really like it. I like how she has a rule of not killing either. Because I don't know, it gives them personality, instead of just them being mindless killing machines or something. So I really liked it. Looking forward to more of it.
Yeah.
Shall we move on to the last episode of the podcast, which is
Card Captor Sakura, Clear Card Hen, episode 14.
Yep. Meiling saving the fucking series yet again.
Okay, first of all, not yet again. You did not say the first one.
Every time she's in an episode, it's a fucking fantastic episode, and she's god tier.
First of all, they had fantastic episodes before Meiling, and secondly, yes, she is great. Let's see. I like Sakura's little hair change. That was kind of cute.
I don't notice the difference.
I knew you wouldn't. I knew you were gonna say that.
I really don't notice the difference at all. I'm with Lee on this one. I'm like, what? It looks the same.
Of course you wouldn't.
What's the difference then?
No, her hair is kind of curled. Like, it's curled.
It's always curled.
No. Like, it's not a wave per se, but like there's like a slight curl. Like it's like think of like a sine. Yeah, I guess a wave. Yeah, think of like a sine wave, but think of it with like a little less intense, and that's what her hair is like now.
I gotta see like before and after pictures. I'm not good at picking up on the small.
Literally, her hair is straight, and now it's like just like a little bit curly. Like, oh my god, it's not that serious.
Anyway, same shit. She should do something more drastic, like grow it out or something.
Afro.
Yeah, I would notice that.
Oh, I love that annoying dude. He literally they make like a fourth, like really break the fourth wall, like in like this really joking way, like, I can't say this dumb like joke anymore, do this dumb trope anymore. It's almost as if someone doesn't want me to anymore.
Yeah, they're self-aware that he's a shitty character with his
Yes,
shitty
I feel like they
jokes.
heard our cries and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Clearly,
And
Clamp is watching
we're
this
taking half of
podcast.
this anymore. We're sorry.
Thanks, Clamp, for watching and taking our criticism.
Thank you. Thank you for taking my suggestions.
I did like them all turning into. You know what I liked? I liked how the card wasn't as obvious as I thought it was. Like I was thinking it was literally just going to be like the animal card or something.
Yeah, no, it had nothing to do with animals. That was very clever. I appreciate that a lot. This was literally, if it wasn't for Hinamatsuri, this would have been my episode of the week.
What a shock.
Also, I love that like Lee is having his own like. I like that his own like development is like different for like, or it's independent of Sakura as a whole. Like I thought he was like hiding some secret like regarding like her role in all of this, and maybe he might be, but like he's also like focusing on himself.
Yeah, but I still don't like him. Like he's just so bland this season. Like he does nothing of interest to me. I didn't know he was super OP because apparently he could fucking stop time and shit. But I don't know. His character itself is just so. I
don't know. I think it's cute. I feel like more people who like the whole. I don't know. For me, I like him because he does more in the whole romance, like, you know, shoujo like trope. Like he fulfills that role very well. Like, you know, he gets all shy around Sakura. Like they had a great moment together.
Yeah.
Panicking and he held her and yada yada yada. Or like when what was it? I think it was when Meiling points out that like, oh, you said you call her by her first name now, and he gets all like shy and like turns away. Like I don't know, that stuff. Like he for me, it's really cute. I find it very cute.
You know what this is? This is like, I think this is your version of Hinata syndrome, where I like Hinata, even though she arguably has like no character. She just does cute things and is like, yeah, I'm cute, man. But she has no real personality outside of that. This is that. Like Lee, to me, I don't care because it's Lee, but he has no personality outside of just being, I guess, cute.
First of all, it's not different because literally at no point in Naruto, the animation, does Hinata get any personality.
But it's the opposite for Lee, because Lee had a shit ton of personality, and now he
was the fucking firecracker in the beginning because
he needs to be that again because he's unappealing right now.
I wouldn't say he's unappealing. He's just different, and yes, maybe not as much, but you know, I don't know. He can't expect him to act the same when he was like in love with Sakura's love interest.
I'm just like, all right, I think Meiling is a good example of this. Like in the first series, Meiling was a bitch. Now they clearly toned down her bitchiness, but she's still like an eccentric, interesting character, and she's aggressive, and you can still see her passion and stuff. But Lee is just kind of like nothing.
Well, Lee was always just like kind of like he was never like outright like, oh, super charisma, fun, whatever. Like that's more May's thing. He was just always like, I'm kind of a dick, and now that I'm no longer a dick, I'm still like grumble. Like that's literally from the beginning till now, it's just like slowly taking away all like his piss offness. Like he's always mad like about something.
Well, he needs the opposite of anger management because he needs to get more mad because he was more interesting back when he was mad.
I don't know. I like this new side where he's like, I'm in love and I'm trying to take over my house and learn all this magic to help Sakura because I love her. I like that. I like this new side. It's not so different that I can't recognize Lee anymore. Because I don't know, like the change, while it is a huge change from the beginning, it was like a gradual change that it's like it happened over 3 fucking seasons of Cardcaptor Sakura before it ended up like this. So it's not like, oh, total flip of the switch. Meiling is a total flip of the switch. She's always
been great.
And then now all of a sudden she's just like, oh my god, like I have personality without being literally the worst fucking person on earth.
But all her scenes are so fucking great. Like even in the beginning when she's just staring down at Sakura when she's sleeping. Yeah. And that scene where she moves out of the way when Lee shows up.
Yes.
Shows off Sakura.
And she's just like presenting Sakura.
Yes. I love fucking Meiling. Yeah. I feel bad that she has no, like, she needs a love interest.
Does she really?
Yes.
No.
I feel like she would need a, like, if she got a love interest that was like some kind of like more passive guy that she'd boss around and shit, I would love that. I think that would be cute.
I think that'd be unnecessary.
Well, I think Lee's unnecessary, but we all have our opinions.
Except he's not. He's very pivotal to the main point. You know, as funny as Meiling is, and I love her, like, who is the one who saved everyone's life? I think that was Lee. Who's the one without magic? And that is indeed Meiling.
She doesn't have magic, and she's still the best girl. So
no, she's not, because the main character is literally right there. Does she have an adorable cry? No.
Fuck this. I'm shipping Meiling and Sakura. I don't give a fuck anymore.
I knew you were to say that in my mind. In my mind, I thought
getting in the way. He's in the way now. Meiling and Sakura would be perfect together. Matter of fact, after this, I'm gonna go fucking on fanfiction.net and read some Meiling and Sakura.
Also, hi Morag. but yeah, no, it was a great episode, and well, no matter who she ends up with, I will always love Sakura. Also, I feel like Kenoberos literally is like the embodiment of like my trauma towards May.
Why?
He's always like still like hating on her, and it's like, because I feel like he hasn't forgotten. Like me, he hasn't forgotten how awful she used to be. So he still hates on her to this very day.
They also have good synergy together too, man.
Yeah, they do.
There's Lee in the way for.
Lee, get out of the way.
Please. You've had your chance, Lee. It's Meiling's time to shine.
Yes, and shine she will
next week.
Hopefully. Until then, I think we're going to wrap up today's episode. If you enjoyed this episode, by all means, like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our Twitter. Check out our Discord. It's diggity dope. And don't forget, we definitely have Twitch. You know, it's just Twitch. For sure. Also, shout out to people who are Patreons, as you can see right down here on the screen, whatever. And you too can become a Patreon in the link below. And get access to a whole bunch of very awesome rewards, such as our live streams of what are we doing this season?
We're doing Persona 5 and High School DxD. So if you want to chill with us and watch Persona 5 with us and High School DxD, just grab a drink, just relax and joke around. Do consider subscribing on Patreon. As low as $1 a month gets you most of the benefits. So it's all it costs you. Yeah. And with that, I think that's it. Do we have anything more to say? No. Well, I do. And I'm going to say that everything is... No, okay. I'm actually done. No, I have nothing more to say. We're going to end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been G&A Reviews with... Ruby Dude, that is me. I almost thought you were this time. Yes. And of course, the wonderful, unforgettable Sobroni.
And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Until then, bye.
Later.